KO debate series. We lit tonight. Y'all come through, man. Y'all know how we gonna show up and show out. See y'all all in the building.
Yo, what's going on with y'all, man? Every day we popping up, pop-up time. Told y'all I'd be live today, man. It's your boy KO. It's your boy Knockout. It's your boy KO 86, Knockout 86, KO Boxing 86. Knockout Boxing, KO Boxing, Knockout 86 Boxing, Knockout Boxing 86, whatever you want to call me. I'm live. I'm here. We back. Welcome to a special edition Friday episode of Knockout Boxing 86 TV. We here. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, share the video. Don't forget to catch me live Monday, Wednesday, Thursday night, 7:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. As we come off of vacation this week and we get right back to work, man. We never really left because we were still working on vacation, but y'all know what I mean. Share this live stream. Let everybody know where the real is talking boxing at this afternoon. Let everybody know where the real is talking boxing at this afternoon, bro. Yeah. Let everybody know where the real is talking boxing at, man. Go share it on your TikTok. Share it on your Twitter. Share it on your Twitch. Share it on your Instagram. Share it wherever you want to share it. Your burner account, whatever. Let everybody know we live, man. We cooking over here, bro. Donate to the channel. Hit that super chat. Super chat button is that $ right there where you leaving a comment right now. You can also donate via the Cash App or the PayPal. Cash App, $ Knockout Boxing 86 TV. PayPal, knockoutboxing86 at yahoo.com. I also ask that you join the channel as a member. We got one of the best memberships in all of the sport of boxing. Right now, we on pace to hit our parlay this week. Our guy that we picked yesterday, Matthew, he won yesterday, got the stoppage. So we cooking. We cooking. We on to something. We're going to see how we do tomorrow with these fights going down tomorrow. I'm thinking we're going to be in a pretty good position. We got 60 people in the building so far. Make sure y'all run them lights up. Let me scroll down, speak to everybody, and let's get this show on the road. Also, I got the smoke link pinned to the chat for anybody that won't smoke, anybody that want to debate me, anybody that got a problem, link is in the chat. That it is not an open panel right now. I don't even think I'll be able to get to an open panel today. Y'all know it's date night with me and Miss KO. I'm shit. Y'all got me to about 5:15 at the latest, 5:30 at the latest, and I'm out this bitch. So we gonna get straight to the cooking, but I need y'all to run them likes up. And that smoke link is for anybody that won't smoke. I ain't picking and choosing. This ain't selective smoke. This is real smoke going in every direction for anybody that want it. Now, let's see who we got in the building. Anthony Mason, what's up? Brother Huey Q, what's good with you, bro? All things in the building. Daryl Deloach, Joseph Johnson. DJ, what's happening with you? Javon, what's up? Million Films. Showtime, what's happening? Danetta27 in the building. Kendra Scott, what's up? Ben Joven, what's up? Shout out to my dog D1 in the building. Y'all go subscribe to D1 Angry White Man Podcast. Him and William Old School over there cooking. Salute to the homie. Kurt Hurd, what up, Kurt? Desmond Johnson in the building. What's up, Desmond? Reem 80, what up? Rastafari, what's good? What's good? KO, could AB come back and go on a good run? Don't tell me you one of these niggas. As long as if AB could just let his hands go, shit's over with, dog. Rastafari, don't tell bro, don't tell me you one of them, bro. Nah, it's over with, fam. It been over with for a long ass time now, bro. Man, AB could just he could get it back, bro. He just gotta let his hand go. Nah, bro, that shit's over with, fam. That shit over. He need to go. He need to transition to be a bare knuckle boxer or some shit, man. That's where he at with it. Blitzum J, what's up with you, bro? Salute to you. All things, what's happening? Ty Austin, what's happening with you, bro? Salute to you, fam. What's good? What's good? Dwayne Yosef, what's happening, Dwayne? Salute, bro. Jay Howard, what's up, bro? Salute, fam. Milo in the building. What's up, Milo? Salute, homie. Who else we here, man? Ollie Gifted Bully Kennels. What's up, man? Yeah, bro. I just jumped. I set it back to 3:45. I wanted to go at 3:15. I just, I jumped on as soon as I was able to. Had to handle some shit now. Now I'm here to work. Poi Pounder, what up, bro? Salute, fam. Salute to you. I see you in the building, bro. Say I had a little hope for him, but you right here, bro. I hate to burst your bubble, fam. I hate to bust your bubble, fam, but yeah, that shit's over with. Or Shakur would say that shit dead. That shit dead. Brashley McClendon, what up? Salute to you. Salute to you. He said stay streaming because he quick with it right now. Yeah, bro, just keep streaming, bro. You doing your thing, fam. Get your money up. Cause that's the type of shit is if he can find a way to kind of, which I know he won't, bro. But if he can find a way to like control the drinking, but still be AB and shit, man, that's some shit you could do forever. That's some shit you can do forever, fam. Mr. Altruistic, what's up, homie? You can stream forever. Long as you got pretty good health or whatever, you can, and you got a sound mind and shit, you can do shit like this forever. Yeah, I got D1 pissed off. I heard him over there on Cam J shit. He was going off. He was mad. He ain't like that shit. He don't like it. He don't like when y'all keep falling for the banana and tailpipe. He ain't fucking with that. Shout out to my dog Intellect 813. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro. Get it together. Get it together. He got respect in the game. Get yourself big enough to where you like a big screamer, but a big streamer, but a big time former boxer as well. Niggas will come to your shit. The same way they come to all these streamers that don't know shit, niggas will come to your shit to promote their fights and shit. If they'll go talk to Gillian Wallow, what I'm saying is they'll talk to AB, bro. They'll talk to AB for sure. For sure. Savage Bo, what's up, homie? We got 80 people in the building early. Y'all know what the standard is. Y'all know what the standard is, bro. I ain't even got to tell y'all. Y'all know the standard. Shit. I'm ready to rock. Oshaquie Foster and Keyshawn Davis them back. Motherfucking Devin Haney and Shakur Stevenson into a corner. Devin Haney is crying duck. He crying duck. We're going to talk about that today. Most definitely going to talk about that shit today. Give me a second. Let me see something. Give me 1 second, y'all. All right, I'm back. Ben Joe would say these motherfuckers duck each other. They don't want smoke for real, for real. It was always, but that was never in negotiations. That what y'all fail to realize. Shakur Stevenson told y'all, nigga, we was never in negotiation. He said it multiple times too. Clip for him in the building. What up? This was just a clout game. Nigga trying to stay relevant with you know who. Kind of waiting to see what he do and shit. You know what I mean? That's all that's going on. We gonna talk. And I know I told y'all I had some Tank Davis content coming today. I'm gonna talk about that. I'm gonna drop some videos on that shit tomorrow though. I wanted to get to this. And I know when I typically start talking about Tank Davis, that kind of takes over the whole motherfucking conversation. I want to get these Devin Haney fans. I want to get these Shakur Stevenson fans. I want to get them an opportunity to come tell me why I'm wrong. I want to get these niggas an opportunity to come tell me why I'm not cooking, why I'm not saying the motherfucking truth. So that's why that smoke link is in the chat for any of you niggas that won't smoke. For anybody that won't smoke, you're gonna have to tell me. I got some questions. Jay Chisel, what up? We're gonna talk about it, Jay Chisel. But D-boy backed into a corner. Devin Haney got to fight Keyshawn. Shakur got to fight Oshaquie Foster. Give a fuck what you tell me. Crazy thing is, I believe I'd favor both of them to actually win. I'd favor them to win. Straight up. However, D-boy, hey, we got to see the motherfucking fight. Rodzilla, H-Town, what up? LaRon Jones, what's up, bro? Salute to the homie LaRon. Salute to Rodzilla. Barbara D, what up, Barbara D? Salute. Yeah, it feels so good to be back. Yep. Thank you, Barbara. Y'all, please smash the like button, man. Let me make sure I got all my ducks in a row. Rows in the duck. Hold up. Make sure I got all my rows in the ducks in a row. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. GD, what up, GD? Salute. Sammy, what up, Sam? Where the hell you been at, man? What's going on? Am I late? No, we just got here, bro. We waiting on the likes. We on the like train right now, bro. Yeah, we on the like train. You good. Ramon Seafood, what up? We been live about, what they say right there, about 12 minutes, just speaking to everybody, getting our feet wet. You know what I mean? Speaking to everybody, getting our feet wet, getting these likes up, then we gonna run it, man. I need 100 likes, though, y'all. Y'all know the standard, man. Moderators, let's get a like check going. Let's get these people to hit the damn like button. KO, you were at Ocean Shores. Did you watch the Shock fight at the Ilani Resort? No, bro. I don't know. Ocean Shores, Ilani Resort. Nah, man. I was on the coast of Oregon. I was on the coast of Oregon in Washington State. You know what I mean? Staying in a small beach town. Just living it up. I watched the fight from the Airbnb, bro. Big Quiet, what up? I watched the fight from the Airbnb. Lee Jackson, what's happening? TLF ass, what's good, bro? Say, I just got all work. Facts. Nice. If none of y'all ever drove the Pacific Northwest, bro, beautiful. Nah, Pacific City, Cannon Beach, Bandon Beach, all that shit. I was up and down all that motherfucker. Well, I drove through Astoria, though. What up with it, Sammy? 10 peaks. No biscuit in the super chat. He said, working hard, bro. Yeah, 100. Appreciate you. Then my daughters and my wife, they love the Twilight. Twilight was shot in like Oregon and Washington or some shit. Anyway, there's a town where you can go to the beach that they did the Twilight shit on. They got the little girl car and shit. What's her name? Twilight girl named Bella. Her car and shit. The little truck she drove in the movies and shit. They got that shit somewhere in the museum. So they made me drive them all the way there. So they could take pictures with the Twilight shit. Okay. Slogan 1, what up, homie? My benefit was I got to eat a lot of good seafood and shit because we was on the coast. I got to go walk and walk on the beach and look at some mountains and shit. And we set a fire on the beach and shit. You know what I mean? Just family shit. You know what I mean? Husband, dad type shit. But I need a vacation from the vacation because, nigga, that's a long-ass drive, boy. That's a long-ass drive, boy. I felt like I was in the car the whole trip. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Big Quiet, what up? I felt like I was in the motherfucking car the whole trip. Big Quiet, don't call me Dak Prescott, bro. You need to go to Dak Prescott and call him knockout. Because I'm older than that nigga. If anybody look like anybody, he look like me, bro. And that just, that's just what it is, bro. You know what I'm talking about? All things, stop laughing at me and shit, man. Tell you too busy laughing. Tell these nigga to hit the like button. All things, damn. Keisha, what's up? I see you in the building. Salute the Barber D 5-piece. No biscuit in that cash app. She said for the grind. Appreciate you. Appreciate you, Sister Barbara. Keisha, what's up? Joseph Johnson, what up? Just another day in the office for us truckers. Say, bro. I feel like I could do that shit, fam. I ain't get tired and shit. I ain't get tired, boy. I was driving, boy. I was doing my thing, boy. Say I was doing my thing, Joseph. I think I could do truck driving because y'all got to take a break. I was going 20 hours straight, then go to sleep. Then I take the last 10 hours the next day. I was trying to get the family there as quick as possible, nigga. I left at 3 in the morning on the morning we left Joseph, and I ain't stopped driving till like, what was it, about 12 a.m. the next day. So we left 3 a.m. in the morning on Saturday. I ain't stopped driving till about Sunday night, about 12 a.m., 1 a.m. Boy, I almost went 24 hours straight, boy. Y'all get to take breaks. Y'all only got to do, I forgot what the law says. So you can correct me if I'm wrong, Joseph. Y'all got to do y'all can only do 12 hours, and you got to do the 12 hours in like an 11-hour or 14-hour window or some shit. Then y'all get to take a break for 10 hours. Then y'all get back on the road. That shit easy, boy. I do that shit, boy. That shit easy, the motherfucker. That shit easy. Yeah, that's what I was just saying. Yeah, so, yeah, we on the same page, bro. Yeah, that's what I was just saying, bro. Y'all get to take a break and shit. Mm-hmm. Yeah, buddy. He said 12 hours. My mom be 10. Bro, nigga, I just go listen to my classic hip hop albums and shit, man. I just go through my favorite discography and shit. I was listening to Jay-Z CDs, boy. I was listening to some Tupac CDs and shit, boy. I was listening to that Drake Iceman CD. I was what else I was bumping? I was bumping the Kendrick Lamar Good Kid, Mad City CD. That's my favorite one from him. That new J. Cole, that 2-disc. Yeah, that 2-disc. Bumping that shit. By the time you get through putting on the concert in the car, rapping and shit, get through all them CDs, boy, you about there. He said, I've been driving 10 years. I'm tired of that shit. Damn. Find you something to do, bro, that don't feel like work. That's what I do. That's why I do this shit. This shit is work. I'm putting in work. It don't feel like it though. I love talking this box and shit. 58 likes. Ew, it's 120 people in here. Stop playing with me, man. I want to turn this camera on. I want to work. Hit the like button up. I know it's Friday. I know we ain't normally live at this time, but hit the like button so we can get to cooking. Don't punish the people that's in here already. Hit the like button. Half y'all ain't hit the like button. Nothing can stop you. Just get the likes up. Run them motherfuckers up, man. Yo, I noticed that. Here, let's do a little warm-up topic. Let's do a little warm-up topic. Crucial content. Come out and play. Sunny Day, what up? Tim Bradley. Tim Desert Storm Bradley had this to say about Zupa. This ain't even really a topic I was gonna do, but I'll talk about it since I'm waiting on the like button. Y'all get the likes up to 100 so we can get to the main topics. He says no one's going to be able to pay them that type of money. It doesn't matter anywhere else they go. They're not going to make that type of money. We can recall and go back when PBC got established. They were overpaying fighters. Eddie Hearns with his own. They started overpaying fighters. Right now, it's the period right now for these fighters, especially at the top tier. If they're looking to make buku money, it's the perfect opportunity now. With that being said, that is the reason why I see Haney and also Shakur Stevenson signing on that dotted line. How they going to do it? That's different. How they set their contract? That's going to be different. You only make this type of money once in a lifetime. This is a perfect opportunity for both of these guys because of the type of life-changing money that they're going to be getting. Well, he must have said that shit a day ago. When did this pop? June 12th. Nah, this shit dropped today. Well, I'm sure he probably had the video up before that. Here's what I'm saying, bro. Because of the war that's going on for the sport of boxing, and I've been telling y'all this shit, I believe the war is the traditional boxing sanctioning bodies and the traditional promoters versus Zuffa. Fighters are being put in a precarious position. If you go to Zuffa, you're going to be stripped. You're going to have to pick a side. This 1 foot in, 1 foot out shit, that shit not flying no more. Either way, by the way, either side, that shit is not flying, bro. For Zuffa's part, what do you see Zuffa and they side doing? They trying to negotiate with motherfuckers behind their back. They circumventing fucking promoters and managers and shit. They trying to get AJ and Fury in America and shit behind Eddie Hearn, Matchroom, and DAZN back. They trying to get Ryan Garcia and Conor Benn negotiating with Ryan Garcia directly behind Golden Boy and DAZN back. And so what's the response to that, bro? What's the response to that? You see what traditional boxers doing. Cool. I mean, yeah, you go over there and fight, nigga. Leave that belt over here, though. Oh, you think you about to fight this champion? Now we're going to mandate him to fight this other champion over here. They're making people make a decision. They're making fighters make a decision. And guess who got a decision to make? Tim Bradley. Guess who got a decision to make? Tim Desert Storm Bradley. Guess who got a decision to make? Shakur and Devin are going to have to decide if whatever money Zuffa is offering is good enough for them to say, yeah, let's just fight for no belt. As a matter of fact, let's just fight for the Zuffa belt. Let's fight to be the inaugural Zuffa welterweight champion. That's the position that they're being put in right now. King D, what up? Salute. Ramon says Dana White got balls because of Donald Trump. No, I think he got it because it's not his money. Dana White is playing with house money. TKO has a 40% stake in Zuffa, but didn't put up any of the money for Zuffa. That's what niggas don't understand. I think people be missing a lot of shit, and I think that's why a lot of people come here, and a lot of my talking points get stolen. A lot of my talking points get talked against because people like, damn, I ain't think of it like that, or damn, I can't refute that, or damn, that shit's right. You got to understand. Although Dana White's company that he represents, TKO, owns 40% of Zuffa, the money was put up by Turki Al-Sheikh. So he has no risk. The Zuffa project is being funded by C-Lot Promotions, Turki Al-Sheikh, and by Paramount plus the budget that they gave them for the fights that they put on. That's where all the money is coming from. TKO didn't have to take any capital, and put it up for this venture. So if it fails, Dana White washes his hands and goes right back to the UFC. That's what it is, bro. It's not the Donald Trump shit. The Donald Trump shit is what made Zuffa be willing to go into business with Dana White. Let me holler at y'all real quick. Not Zuffa, I mean Turki. I'll say it again. The Donald Trump connection that Dana White already had before Zuffa, his friendship with Donald Trump, is why Turki Al-Sheikh and the government of Saudi Arabia decided to use him. To use his relationship to Donald Trump to try to get their laws passed to be able to alter the Muhammad Ali Act. That's the value that he's bringing. It's not money because he ain't put no money up. TKO, Nick Khan, they ain't put no money up. The value was their connections inside the United States government to get these laws passed. Listen, we're going to use you to run our company. We saw what you did with the UFC. We're going to give y'all 40% ownership. We'll put up all the money. We'll make sure we get the Paramount Plus deal. We just need you to go over to the government, use your connections, and make sure that the goddamn law passed. We just need you to use the same type of iron fist that you use with the UFC and see if you can take over the sport of boxing. That's the thing, bro. That's what people are missing. So no, Donald Trump is not emboldening Dana White. He's emboldening because if this shit lose, he's not the one losing money. The Saudi Arabian government will be the ones using money, bro. They'll be the ones losing money, bro. So, can Zuffa afford to pay Devin Haney and Shakur Stevenson more than anyone else? Tim Bradley, I don't know, because I know that Noella McAlillian, whatever Zuffa was trying to pay him to fight Jao Battaglia, the reports are he's turning that down and going in the David Benavidez direction. So if they got this big-ass bag, if they got all this money, why ain't they making sure that Jao Battaglia get that fight so they can have some leverage over David Benavidez and make and give Jao Battaglia something to come to the table with? D. Willie Thomas, what's up? Like, they got all this motherfucking money they willing to waste or whatever. Why didn't they waste it to gain more leverage over David Benavidez in the cruiserweight division with Jao Battaglia, their best fighter that they have on their motherfucking roster? They didn't spend no money on to enough money for Noel McAlillian to say fuck that motherfucking WBC belt. What up, Kiro Black? Salute, homie. Easy answer, bro. Listen, nigga, if you doing a ring card, if you doing a Riyadh season card, and you trying to holler at our fighters on a one-off, we fucking with you. But you trying to steal fighters and trying to get them to come over to your shit and trying to take them up under our noses, we not fucking with you. It's very simple. Ring card Riyadh season, yeah, we'll send Ryan Garcia over there. Yeah, we'll send Mario Barrios over there. But you try to have Ryan Garcia fight on Zuffa for a Zuffa belt, you try to undercut the process, oh, we got a problem. It's simple. Basically, as long as you allow us to take advantage of you, then we'll take advantage of you. As long as, Dundrick, what's up, homie? As long as you allow us to take advantage of you, then nigga, we gonna take advantage of you. That's how boxing is looking at Turkey right now. What you mean? What you mean? Easy answer, bro. Easy answer. Go ahead and play both sides. As long as you spending your money where it's going to be, we keep our fighters, it's a one-off. We'll send them over there for your little ring card, your little Riyadh season card. You fund all the money. You pay them crazy money or whatever. We'll send them over there. You put them on Netflix, one-off on Netflix, nigga, we send them over there. But you want to steal them and sign them up and make them fight under Zuffa? You want to steal him and try to make him fight for a Zuffa belt? Okay, nigga, now we got a problem. Now, belts finna start getting stripped. Shit ain't finna start getting recognized, and it's about to look crazy over here. Shout out to my dog, Zulu Line. What's up, homie? 5-piece. No biscuit in the super chat. He said, salute, KO, and chat fam. Cook these Milli Vanilli boxes, KO. Yeah, we working. Salute to you, homie. Appreciate the support. It's good to see you, dog. I'm saying, King D, like, bro, shit easy to read if you know what the hell going on. Brick Johnson, what up? King Austin, what up? Very easy to read. Now, I'm seeing 160 in the building. Where the lights at? That's your one free topic. I'm seeing 160 in the building. Where the lights at? Hey, what up? 79. Ew, I need 21 people to hit the like button. But that shit don't matter, though. Let me tell you something, bro. That UBO shit, that Zuffa belt shit, that only matters if you get the fighters that matter to and the fans to recognize it and care about it. And as long as you have Jao Battaglia versus Brandon Glanton, as long as you got Callum Walsh niggas ain't gonna respect that shit. And the fighters of today, they not trying to fight for that shit, man. They not trying to fight for that shit. Turkey tried to do this shit too early. I'm just, from a business perspective, I'm just gonna tell you the truth, bro. Turkey tried to do this shit too early. He made this move too early. They made this move of trying to start the monopoly shit too early. You didn't have control of shit. You didn't run nobody down first. You didn't run nobody out of business first. The difference between mixed martial arts and boxing is that mixed martial arts was not still in its infancy. Still in its infancy when Dana White started the UFC, started buying stuff up and taking over it. You coming into boxing, Bob Arum been in the fucking business for half a decade. Eddie Hearn got the company from his daddy, Barry Hearn. They've been in business forever. Premier boxing champions Al Heyman, he only had PBC for like a decade now. But PBC, Al Heyman has decades and decades of experience and shit. You came in where people were, the boxing politics, the power players in boxing, the sanctioning bodies, they too savvy. They too savvy. They got too much know-how. They've been in the business way too long. It's much harder to take over. It's much harder to take over than what the MMA is. Let me give y'all an analogy. People will probably understand this better, bro. Think of it as like social media. If Facebook tried to come in right now, they'd have a lot more difficult time being as successful as they are. Facebook was able to come in because when Facebook first came, wasn't no motherfucking Instagram. Wasn't no motherfucking Twitter, nigga. Wasn't no TikTok. Wasn't none of that shit going on. So they were able to come in and take shit over and flip the script because they didn't have no competition at the time. They came in how the UFC was able to come into MMA. But trying to come in right now, you go start a new social media platform right now, nigga, you got Twitter to contend with, Instagram, Snapchat, TikTok, Facebook, all kind of shit. Coming into boxing right now, nigga, you got DAZN, Golden Boy, Matchroom, Top Rank, Premier Boxing Champions, all these different entities to contend with. That's like, nigga, you finna do what, man? You ain't taking over shit. You ain't taking over nothing. We finna compete. What's happening? And then you know, enemy of my enemy is my friend shit. Now they all working together and shit. And now it's nigga, shit looking like it's finna be curtains out this motherfucker. Are we at 100 likes yet, though? Look at what's going on with ProBox TV. ProBox TV on their way out the door, nigga. ProBox TV was like, damn, we ain't know it was this hard. Shout out Gary Jonas. Probably make a good manager. Get him some fighters and shit up under him. He know the business or whatever. But Gary Jonas, man, they starting to, ProBox TV ain't free no more, nigga. ProBox TV ain't free no more. What I always tell y'all, bro, when you start changing prices and shit, it's because you losing money. You looking for some shit that's going to work. That shit ain't sustainable. So ProBox TV about to be absorbed real soon. It just is what it is, bro. And what's going to happen is this. Super will either die on this hill, or they're going to end up turning into just a regular promotional company to survive. They're going to end up saying, fuck our own ranking system. They're going to end up saying, fuck our own belt. Fuck this league shit. We're pivoting. We're pivoting. And we're gonna be a regular promotional company. That's gonna be One or two things gonna happen in my opinion. Donor says that ain't true. KO Gary came out and corrected that. Send me that shit. Send me that shit. Cause I was going off of maybe I got a article that ain't up to date. Send me that shit to the top of my email, Dundrick. I appreciate you. We got 181. We ain't at 100 yet. We got 180 people in here. We ain't at 100 yet. That's crazy. We got to get to 100 likes. By the way, the link is in the chat if anybody wants smoke. Yeah, TLF Ash, that happens to me a lot. A lot of hate watching going on around this motherfucker. 96, I need 4 people to hit the like button. I need 4 people to hit the like button right now, bro. That shit's wild to me. That shit's wild to me. What up, life is good? Salute. Cushpack say we at 102. All right, bro. So I want to talk about Shakur Stevenson. And Oshaquie fought. Matter of fact, before I do that, I want to talk about this real quick. Then we'll talk about the main topic of the day. I want to talk about this real quick. Devin Haney says 144 wasn't enough. Still don't want to fight. Damn, Shakur Stevenson. Listen, bro. I told y'all Devin Haney and his conglomerate. I told y'all to play. They're trying to paint. And I told y'all what Shakur Stevenson was doing. Both of these sides have been trying to paint the other one as a duck. Because this is what they built their reputation on. TLF Ash, it's a fake press. It's a flex. There's a difference between flexing and pressing. It's a flex, bro. They won the social media game because the Haneys, they're better at social media than Shakur Stevenson. You can't take that away from them. You can't take it away from them, bro. Y'all hold up. Give me a second. Hey, Broadway, what up?
Yeah, man. I think that boy Shakur ducking, man. That's all I wanted to come say. Devin did everything possible to make the fight. They don't want to fight.
Who was putting up the money for the fight?
It doesn't matter who's putting up the money.
No, who was putting up the money for the fight? Who was offering them the fight? See, I don't believe Shakur Stevenson was ducking. I think this shit was all fake. Shakur said they weren't even in negotiations. That there was no real negotiations that ever took place. So who was negotiating the fight for these fighters?
Then we all see Shakur tell Andre Ward, if Devin come 144, we'll make the fight.
We saw him say that to Devin Haney as well. And he also told Andre Ward, and he also, hold on, because you got to tell the whole story, A. Broadway. He also told Andre Ward, we haven't even sat down and have no negotiations yet. This social media stuff, whatever, we haven't talked. There's been no negotiations at the table. If we could all sit down, have negotiations, then most definitely we can make that fight happen. Shakur said that never happened. So I'm asking, how is he ducking if all they're doing is talking on social media and ain't nobody reached out to send no paperwork or do nothing? And if somebody did reach out and send paperwork and start negotiating the fight, who was it?
So did Devin say did Devin throw the suggestion up that I want to fight at 144, or did Shakur throw the suggestion up?
He threw the suggestion out after Shakur said, I won't meet you, I won't come to 147. When Devin Haney and Bill Haney, when Bill Haney and what's the guy named? Bill Haney and Jay Prince had their conversation on Gilly and Wallow, right? Give me 1 second, A. Broadway. Real Boxing World. You can really hit that motherfucking link. Somebody block Real Boxing World and you can come up here and hit this link, bro. You're not finna do that shit in my chat. You can come talk to me, nigga. Straight up. Like A. Broadway is doing right now. You can just come have a conversation. All that bullshit you talking in the chat, ain't nobody here for that. Come talk. Come tell me how I'm wrong. Now, as I was saying, A. Broadway, when they were talking, bro, they had an issue with the weight. It was clear Shakur wanted it at catch weight. Devin wanted it at 147. Devin said, if I come to 144, do we have a fight? Shakur Stevenson said yes. All of this is happening on Twitter. All this is happening on social media. Shakur Stevenson also told y'all, we ain't even had no negotiations. Ain't nobody even sent us no offer. Ain't nobody even talked to us yet. Just like he shot down the report when people were reporting that it was supposed to be Netflix or some shit. That Netflix was putting up the money for the fight. And that they were going to offer the table. So I haven't seen Netflix say nothing. I haven't seen Turkey Al-Sheikh say nothing. I haven't seen Dana White say nothing. I haven't seen Eddie Hearn say nothing. I have not seen anything to suggest that any of this shit was real, other than Bill Haney and Devin Haney and Shakur Stevenson all talking shit on social media. That's why when you first came up here, I asked you, who was negotiating the fight? When were they in negotiations? That's why I asked you that.
So if both the fighters agreed to 144 and Shakur is the one that suggested it, why doesn't Shakur go to his manager, Jay Prince Sr., and get a contract drawn up, and that way Devin and Bill can look at it and see if they agree with it. The same way they did Rolly. If you got an offer, I'm willing to meet you in the middle. If it's not a good offer.
So in your mind, it's Shakur Stevenson's job to send the offer to Devin Haney?
He the one put the weight up there. If Devin said, hey, 147, I'll send you the offer.
So Bill Haney and Jay Prince had that discussion at the exact same time. Devin Haney went to Shakur Stevenson and said, if I come to 144, do we have a fight? And Shakur Stevenson said yes. Between those two, Devin jumped the gun and said that shit first. And Devin is supposed to be the A side. More importantly, though, for the business of boxing, Shakur is allegedly a free agent, and Devin Haney is allegedly a free agent. Neither one of them, through Shakur Stevenson Promotions or DHP Devin Haney Promotions, neither one of them got the money to put up for no fight. So it's going to have to be somebody that's putting up money for the fight. And for me to take this shit serious, somebody's going to have to tell me who.
So in order for the fight to be real for you, somebody has to put up money for it.
In order for the fight to be real, period, somebody other than DHP or Shakur Stevenson Promotions has to put up money for the fight, because Jay Prince is a manager. He sends his fighters to Top Rank. He sends his fighters to Turkey. He don't make fights. Devin Haney DHP Promotions, that's a LLC. They don't make fights. They don't send out offers. They both, in this position, they both go to promoters or they go to networks. Hey, please, can you make a fight for me? Hey, can you put some money up for me? Hey, I want to fight this guy. I want to fight that guy. They ain't sending out no real offers, bro. So other than them talking on social media, what I'm asking A Broadway is who been negotiating this fight? How can you duck something that's not real is my overall point, bro.
So what you're saying is Bill and Devin can't negotiate with Shakur or James Prince Sr. until somebody else puts some money into the situation. They can't even have talks right now unless somebody's putting up a bag, is what you're saying.
Because what are you talking for? What are you negotiating if ain't nobody gave you the budget?
We're trying to get an understanding of what, okay, if we're going to agree on this weight, where we're going to fight at, when we're going to fight, how much do your side want? What do we want? What's the guarantee? Do you want to walk out first? Do I want to walk out first? Who else is going to be on the card? These are things you have to discuss just before you just draw up a contract and send somebody some money, bro.
You know what's more important than all of that, though, A Broadway? Money, bro. All of that shit you mentioned is secondary after the fact of how much money am I getting? And you know how you find out how much money you getting? By who's putting up money for the fight and who's making this fight for y'all. Who wants y'all? So before they even negotiate, they're going to negotiate with the person putting up the money. How much are you going to give me to fight him? How much are you going to give me to fight him? And then they'll start talking about, okay, I want to walk out last. No, I want to walk out last. Oh, I want to fight in this venue. No, I want to fight in this venue. That's what people want to talk about. Now, Joko, I see you in the chat. You say Zuffa is paying them. Drop the link in the chat, Joko, where we can see Zuffa or a Zuffa representative saying they're looking to make the Devin Haney Shakur Stevenson fight. See, like y'all gotta stop coming with what Bill Haney says to me, Joko. And this ain't for you, A Broadway. I'm talking to somebody in the chat. Y'all gotta stop that, bro. Put it in the chat, and I'll stand corrected where I can hear Dana White or I can hear Turkey Al-Sheikh or someone telling me that they're looking to make Devin Haney versus Shakur Stevenson. Otherwise, this is just Devin Haney, Shakur Stevenson bullshit bluffing on social media like always. I'll wait for y'all to put it in my chat. It's 222 people in here, so it shouldn't be hard to find. Go ahead, A Broadway. I'm listening, bro.
So I want to bring up the Terrence Crawford and the Earl Spence situation.
Mm-hmm.
Did PBC put up any money for Earl to fight Terrence Crawford?
Yes.
How much they put up?
I don't know what their purse split ended up being, bro. But yes, Bud Crawford got paid to fight.
So Earl didn't put up his own money to make that fight.
Who?
Earl didn't put up his own money to make that fight.
No, he did not. What are you talking about?
So
Earl's
PBC,
Earl's never put up no money to make his own fight.
So PBC wanted that fight.
What do you mean? Yes, they made. Yes. What are you talking about? Yes, they wanted the fight. They made the fight, bro.
So you
They tried to make it twice.
So you mean to tell me that Shakur doesn't have nobody backing him to put up the money to fight Devin?
Who?
Nobody.
Who? You telling me Devin don't got nobody backing him?
Devin got plenty of backers. He got to find an opponent. He got plenty of back. We know, man, Turkey backing Devin. We know this. We know Turkey's backing Devin.
Where can I go to find Turkey talking about Devin Haney this year? Because he said he had plans for Ryan Garcia. He said what he was doing with all these other fighters. He ain't said shit about no Devin Haney.
These other fighters are locked into deals. They had an opportunity to make a fight with Devin, and they chose to go the other way.
Shakur's not locked into a deal. Shakur's free right now. Who's sending an offer to Shakur Stevenson on Devin Haney's behalf right now?
Which is why they're discussing to make sure they actually can send an offer. I can't send an offer if you're not going to accept it. It's a waste of time. It's a waste of time for me.
That happens all the time. People send offers all the time in boxing, and people.
So you want me to draw up a contract, put all the stipulations in there, just for you to say, "Oh no, we're going another way."
They did it with Gary Russell Jr., right?
Who?
They did it with Tank Davis, right? The $20 million, you believe that, right? The $20 million offer, that was real, right?
From who? I'm not familiar with. I'm not familiar with.
Turkey Al-Sheikh and Devin Haney. From Turkey Al-Sheikh and Devin Haney to Tank Davis, they sent him a $20 million offer, right?
And what he did, he rejected it. He didn't want it.
So this is the one time that they got to have everything agreed to before they send an offer?
If you really want to fight the man and you keep calling the man name, you had a chance at 135. You had a chance at 140. He's at 147 now. What's the holdup?
Let's correct some things. Number one, there was never a chance at 140. They were never at 140 at the same motherfucking time. That's number one.
If Devin would have never lost to Ryan, that would have been a fight.
Number two, but you couldn't have fight him at 140 if y'all not in the same division. Number two, at 135, Devin Haney is the one that didn't wait on the WBC to make their ruling, and he went to go fight Regis Prograis. Let's stay on the facts now, because that's what happened. And now at 147, Devin is saying, if I come to 144, do we have a fight? Shakur Stevenson is saying yes. And now Devin is saying 144 wasn't enough. Still don't want to fight? Damn, okay. Who offered him a fight? Other than you talking, other than Devin talking and Shakur talking on social media and on interviews, who was the person? Because neither one of them got the money. Neither one of them can pay the other one shit. Devin can't afford to pay Shakur. Shakur can't afford to pay Devin. Somebody has to put money up for them to fight. Who was that person that sent an offer on Devin's behalf for him to fight Shakur Stevenson?
So who was willing to put up money the first time?
The first time in 135, that was a top rank fight. And then they were going to the sanctioning body, WBC.
So you mean to tell me that not Devin, but Shakur can't go to Devin's the WBO champion, correct?
Yeah.
He can't go to the WBO. Hold on, son. Hold on. He can't go to the WBO and say, hey, I want a petition to be number one. Screw Keyshawn. Let me get that spot.
No, he cannot.
And why
because the WBO already called Keyshawn Davis as the mandatory. Did you not see that?
Man, it's a play. You know what the play, man. You know what they doing, bro.
What are they doing? They're putting Devin Haney in a position to either fight Keyshawn Davis or you can drop your belt.
Anytime
Top rank is doing their job. That's all. Top rank is doing their job for their fighter. Shakur Stevenson is not their fighter. Keyshawn Davis is their fighter. They doing their job for their fighter. They're giving him an opportunity. Keyshawn's fighting for the belt next regardless. As a matter of fact, if we really want to have a real conversation, Devin Haney and Shakur Stevenson is not even a conversation until is somebody going to pay Keyshawn step aside money? Like, who gonna pay him step-aside money? Because now you got to figure that out. How can you duck a nigga who got a mandatory call? If
How did he
Devin
get
is
that? How did he
serious,
get that
get
number one
Keyshawn
spot?
Davis out the way,
How
and
did he
then you
get
can
that?
negotiate the fight.
How did he get that number one spot? Who was there before Keyshawn just a week ago?
I don't know. I'd have to look. It wasn't Shakur Stevenson because he's
So
at a completely different weight
might
class.
have paid somebody to get. That's what I'm saying, bro. It's plays being ran to get certain matchups because people are scared to fight certain people. I'm going to keep sending the little homie when I don't want to fight the big homie. The big homie don't want to fight nobody. But we're going to keep calling the guys that keep calling them out ducks. It doesn't make sense, KO. It doesn't.
I didn't call anybody a duck. I think it's all bullshit. What I am rallying against, Broadway, what I'm trying to get you to see is that this was all smoke and mirrors because you can't even name the person that sent an offer. How do you duck an offer that was never sent to you?
I don't know. I don't know behind the scenes who's dealing with the monies and contract situations. I just know these two agreed upon a fight, and Devin is doing everything possible
on social media. They agreed to a fight, and you just said Devin is doing everything possible except for the stuff that it really takes to make the fight, like coming to the table and negotiating, sending an offer. That is the opposite of doing everything possible, bro. He's just talking. His daddy is just talking, and you're eating it up and believing them. That's the problem, bro. You see him do the interviews. You hear what they say. You see him tweeting like, oh, that shit sound good. Nigga, Devin standing on business. That shit sound good, KO. But then when I ask you basic shit, okay, when did they send the offer? I mean, no, I don't know who sent the offer. They ain't sent the offer, but Shakur can't send one. Okay, who putting up the money, Broadway? I mean, somebody got to put the money up. I mean, Shakur can't find nobody to put the money up. And we start peeling it back and really talking about it, you'll see that he ain't did shit to make the fight.
And what I'm gonna say is, I'm not their financial advisors. I'm not their manager. I don't know what their team is asking for. We know what these two are asking for. We know what they want from each other. But far as their team,
give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. Drink more water. It got posted yesterday, bro. Go to the Ring website. It got ordered. It got posted yesterday, bro. If Devin Haney fights anybody other than Keyshawn Davis, the WBO is saying they stripping his ass. It's posted on Ring yesterday. I went over it yesterday. Drink. Go ahead, Broadway. I'm listening, bro.
But yeah, we don't know. I don't know their team behind the scenes that's doing all the paperwork, asking for whatever they want to make the fight. I know as the two fighters, these two guys agreed on something. They went behind the scenes and said, "Team, do what y'all got to do." As the general public, we're not going to know what they're discussing.
You don't know if they went behind the scenes and said,
and that's what I'm saying. We don't know what they're discussing behind the scenes.
So if we don't know anything, we can only go off of what we see. And all we see is two guys popping shit on social media. So we can't say things like Devin did everything he could to make this fight. We can't say things like he's doing any and everything and he's doing this and he's doing that if you don't know. But here's what I would say. One of them has said, nigga, we ain't even had negotiations yet. I don't even know what these niggas is talking about. If we can sit at the table and make something happen, we can make something happen. The other one is doing a bunch of interviews and a bunch of this. But you notice Bill Haney never once said, man, we already got the money. Turkey said he putting the money up. They sent Shakur an offer, and this nigga don't want to fight. They not telling you that. They being very careful with their words, bro, because they running a play on you niggas. And for some reason, a lot of people that support Devin Haney, y'all eat this shit up. Y'all eat it up, bro. He walk away from the table with Rolly, niggas blame Rolly. He ain't sent no offer to Shakur. Ain't nobody coming out speaking on his behalf saying we offer Shakur the Devin fight. Yet somehow Shakur is ducking him. Y'all gotta stop this shit, bro. You gotta have more evidence, fam. This is not enough, fam.
So let's go off of what Devin previously offered him. 75-25.
Okay, so you want to go back to that? We can do that.
Yeah, no, but I'm saying if he offered him 25%, then what's going to be different now?
So number one, they're both two bigger names and more accomplished now. That will be number one. But number two, to dive into the 25%, Bill Haney came back later and said that he was offering the nigga 25%, but hadn't even got any money from anybody yet. So he said he wanted Shakur to accept 25%, and then they were going to go and shop the fight. So you wanted a nigga to accept 25% of nothing because you didn't have nothing yet. That's number one. Then the 25% is less than the split of the mandatory that Shakur was the mandatory for, bro. These are not real offers. These are bluff moves. The WBC mandatory was 70-30. They offered the nigga 75-25. That is less than what he would get if he simply was just the motherfucking mandatory, bro. That's not real. That's not somebody that's trying to make a fight. That's someone that's trying to give the look and the impression that they're trying to make a fight. Y'all got to learn the difference, bro. You got to learn the difference. And these dudes will stop being able to trick y'all like this, man.
So you wanted Devin, all 4 Devin belts, and you weren't willing to take 25% for that to make more.
Why would you? Because you're not gonna make more. You're making less because you're the mandatory for one of those belts, the WBC. So just because you got 4 belts don't mean that you don't have to abide by the WBC mandatory rules if that's the mandatory that's called. You got to abide by their rules. It's very simple, bro.
So, okay, if I got 4 belts and I got if I got 4 mandatory challengers or whoever wants one of these belts, you don't think one of these guys can afford to pay me for one of these belts? Devin's the only one that got to pay everybody. Everybody.
That's not true. That's not true. If you have all 4 of those belts, they don't call all 4 mandatories at the same time. Somebody is up first. And whoever is up first, that's whose rules they go by. That's how it has always worked. That's how it would always continue to work. Devin Haney knows this. Everybody that follows boxing intensively knows this, bro. I'll give you a prime example. Timalifu Lopez had the WBC franchise belt. He had the WBO belt. He had the IBF belt. And he had the WBA belt. The mandatory that was up was the IBF. George Kambosos. Guess what? They had to go by the IBF rules. You know what that purse split was? 65-35. 65-35. Even though Timalifu had all them motherfucking belts, it didn't matter because the IBF was the one that was up. And so when they went to purse bid and whoever won the bid, Timalifu Lopez got 65%. George Kambosos got 35%, bro. So in the case of Shakur Stevenson and Devin Haney, yeah, it's for undisputed. Yeah, you trying to send me this low ball offer. So what do? Do I take it? Or do I just go to the WBC and say, look, I need more than this. This is what I want, but I'll accept your ruling, whatever you say. And then when he puts the petition in to press the issue, he puts Devin Haney in a position to either fight him or move up to 140. He chose to move to 140, bro. It's very simple. Y'all making this shit way too hard, dog.
I hear your opinion, KO. I respect people's opinions, man. You got yours, I got mine. But at the end of the day, like I said, I feel is that Devin is doing everything to fight both these guys. It doesn't take this long. They literally, Keyshawn fought, what, 6 months ago?
Keyshawn just had a fight a couple of weeks ago against
that Auburn. I'm talking, man, nobody cared about that fight, bro. I'm talking about the Jermaine Ortiz fight.
I mean, you asked me when the last time he fought.
Yeah,
bro.
But nobody cared about. We knew Keyshawn was gonna beat that dude, but he fought him twice. Like we're not worried about that. We're talking about before then. Before when he was available and had a chance to fight Devin, he chose Nair Albright, somebody you already whooped. Once Shakur had beat,
how did he have an opportunity? How did he have an opportunity to fight Devin instead of Nair Albright?
He didn't have to. Why did he fight Nair Albright? For what? What purpose? How did that help him at all? He didn't get paid nothing for that.
That's a different question. I didn't say it helped him. I didn't say I liked the fight. I said, how did he have an opportunity to fight Devin Haney?
He had an opportunity. He was calling Devin in. He was going around where Debo. I'm gonna hit Debo with a brick.
How just because you call somebody out doesn't mean you have an opportunity to fight them.
Did he not tell Bill? Did he not tell Bill before that fight happened? Be a man of your word. Stand on your word.
Stand on your word. And did Bill do that? Did he get an offer to fight Devin?
Man, they tried. He already had another. He called out everybody.
You keep telling me that the Haneys are trying. What did they do to try to fight Keyshawn? Because all you did is tell me with Shakur is that they were talking. So when I say what did they do, I'm talking about sending an offer, opening negotiations, reaching out the top ring. So what did they do?
Keyshawn went and signed with J Prince Sr., just like Shakur. They all went and signed with the same manager, same team, so they can avoid one fighter. Like, come on, we all see what's going on.
How does signing with J Prince mean you're avoiding somebody?
Because they don't want to fight this one person, bro.
Devin can't send an offer to people that fight under J Prince?
They're not going to accept it. That's the thing. They can send one, bro,
So
but they're not gonna accept it.
if you didn't send anything, how did I have an opportunity to fight you?
Because we can't even agree on a fight. We can't even shake hands on a fight outside of before we even get to a contract. The same way Shockey tried to shake hands with Shakur in the ring, stand on it. I'm next. You're next, right? I'm next, right? He couldn't even shake on it. So we can't get Shakur to agree.
That's a conversation I will agree with you. You know why? Because with Oshaquie Foster, Shakur Stevenson is in the same position as Devin Haney is with him, meaning Shakur is the clear A side. Shakur is the one that should be calling Oshaquie Foster, sending him an offer because he's the one that has more power in that situation. Now, in the case of Devin Haney, Shakur will be coming to his weight class where he's the champion, where he's the A side, where he's supposedly, quote unquote, the man. Keyshawn Davis will be coming to his weight class where he's the champion, where he's the man, where he has all of the leverage. And y'all keep telling me that this nigga is doing everything to fight people while sending no offers to fight them. It makes no sense, bro.
So if Devin was posting all the offers he was sending to people, that would get you to see a difference. If Devin was actually posting contracts and negotiations,
100%, I would take it serious. Because it's hard to take you serious when all I have is the lying words of your father, and all I have is you popping shit on Twitter. That's all I have is you popping shit on Twitter. But you and your daddy ain't saying who was trying to make the fight. Y'all ain't saying y'all sent no offer. Y'all ain't saying y'all talking numbers. None of that shit. Y'all just keep teasing this big announcement, money on the table, big announcement. We got this, we got this, we got this. And ain't telling nobody nothing close to what it is. I don't believe you, bro.
All right, I want y'all to hold all fighters accountable when they pop stuff online and they don't post no contracts, no offer, but they pop stuff online with people. Because y'all hold Devin to a very high standard when it comes to anything, bro. He can't do anything he does, he's gonna be criticized. Anything. It doesn't matter if he says he wants to fight
you
person.
You talking to a Gervonta Davis fan. I'm not trying to hear that shit, bro.
Oh,
I'm not trying to hear that. I'm not trying to hear that.
What does have to do with this? I didn't say 10 minutes.
No, I'm in terms of he can't do no right. Everybody hating on him, but ain't nobody stop it, bro. Ain't nothing I said. Ain't nothing I said that you can consider hate. Ain't nothing I said that ain't factual, bro.
So is Devin not an entertaining fighter?
No, not at all.
Hell, he's not
at all to me. Not at all to me, bro.
So that Loma fight wasn't entertaining.
Yes, that was an entertaining fight. That was in 2024.
So what changed? What changed from that?
Matter of fact, he was even entertaining against Ryan Garcia. His last two fights, fuck no. And the George Kambosos first fight, no. But the second fight, he was better. I just don't like the jab shit. I don't like the jab and grab, box around the ring. That ain't my style. That ain't my cup of tea. I don't think he's entertaining. I don't necessarily enjoy watching Shakur Stevenson fight. I like Jerome Boots Ennis, David Benavidez, Gervonta Tank Davis, Abdullah Mason, Jesse Bam Rodriguez, Rafael Espinoza, Sebastian Fundora, Moses Atwama, Jayo Bataya. I like that style, bro. Like I'm not fucking with that boring ass shit, man.
I like Keyshawn. I like Shakur. I like all of them, man. I'm a fan of boxing. I'm a boxer myself, so I love all of them. But the simple fact is, we know what's going on behind the scenes when it comes to these fighters. Some of these guys are terrified of losing. They don't want to lose they owe. Devin has already suffered that. So he doesn't care about taking an L. He just wants to make the best fight so he can get paid. Is that wrong for him to make the best fights to get paid?
No, it's not wrong to make the best fights to get made, but you actually got to try to make them, and they ain't made on social media. Let me catch these super chats, though.
I got you, man. But yeah, I'm going to go and get out of here, bro. Do your thing. Rock out.
Take it easy. Salute, man. Yeah. Shout out to our hands with the 5-piece in the super chat. Give me 1 second. Let me fix this. He says, ain't nothing to do with the topic, but did you see Boots in camp with Demetrius Andrade? Yeah, I seen Boots. Boots looking like it's about to be some problems for old buddy, bro. Boots looking crazy, bro. Boots looking crazy good, man. That boy look like he about to step on Xander. Boy, shout out to Solo Money Israel, bro. 10-piece. No biscuit in the super chat. He said, not a damn thing. Just showing love to the channel. I appreciate you, big dog. Shout out to my dog, Jeep Red Boy, 10-piece. No biscuit in the super chat. He said, absolutely nothing. Just showing love to the channel. Appreciate y'all. Link is in the chat. Smoke link is in the chat, bro. Otherwise, I'm finna get to this next topic, bro. Smoke link is in the chat. I don't mean to scare y'all off or run y'all off, man. Shout out to A Broadway for hopping up, though. Smoke link in the chat, though. I see y'all typing. I see y'all typing. Yeah, I see y'all typing. Smoke link in the chat, though. You ain't got to type. You ain't got to type. You ain't got to type. No evidence. What up? You ain't got to type. You can come holler at me, man. You come holler at me. You do not have to type in that chat, boy. Big Block, what up? You ain't got to watch my shit, then go try to make, anti-KO videos and no shit like that. You can hit that motherfucker right now. Right now. Right now. All right, let's get to this, bro, because I want to talk about this shit. Cash Crypto, what up, homie? I want to talk about this shit right here. Radio Boxing Show, what up? I need to talk about this shit right here. Yep. Gotta talk about it. Shakur Stevenson back into a motherfucking corner, you Shakur fans. Yeah, he backed into a motherfucking corner. Mm-hmm. And y'all be sure to go check out Angry White Man Podcast. D1 just put the link in the chat too. They got a show that's starting in about 2 hours. I'll be off by the time this shit starts. So if you want to continue the conversation, check your ass over there and holler at them boys. So Shakur Stevenson, I played the clip yesterday where he admitted that Oshaquie Foster got the best of him. That he was tired, that he was dealing with his girl, that he was this, he was that, all that shit. All them excuses. Shout out to D-Free being a member for 28 straight months. He said, what's good, KO? Hit the like button. Y'all heard D-Free. Damn. Bet your ass won't make it 3 years, though. Yes, Sunchild backed into a corner. This the nigga that he really, like, niggas need to understand, like, read the room and shit. This the one that it looked like he avoiding for real. This the one right here. But Oshaquie Foster caught the interview. Oshaquie Foster caught the clip. And this is what Oshaquie Foster said. He laughed. He said, I thought I was lying though. And that was our second to last sparring session. Not the first. He capping. So he's saying, even though you still downplaying what I did to your ass. You trying to make it seem like it was the first sparring session. Your ass was out of shape. You were dealing with your girl, all this shit. Nah, nigga, it was, first of all, you said this shit didn't happen. I'm glad to see that now you admitting it, that I whooped your ass. Secondly, nigga, you still lying because you said it was the first one. Nigga, that was the second to last. So we had already been in there multiple times. I was still whooping on your ass. That's what he's saying. Texas shit. J-Man, what up? That's what he's saying, bro. Texas shit. Texas shit. That's what he's saying, bro. Then he says, but on another note, what's up with all these dudes blaming females using all these excuses? Damn. He said, you blaming your BM because I whooped your ass? He said, that's tough. That's tough. Then he says the most important thing. I'm willing to demonstrate in front of the world, though. Let's lock in. We waiting. Basically saying, Sunchild, this where this get to you, Sunchild. He said, he's still waiting by the phone. He said, you told me to pick up the phone. You said, I better answer the phone, nigga. We still waiting. Let's lock in. I'll demonstrate what I do to you in front of the world, nigga. Listen, bro. Mark Nash, what up? Ain't seen you in a minute. Listen, bro. You have to answer shit like this. You got to answer this shit, man. Because unlike Devin Haney, he's willing to meet you wherever the fuck you want to meet him at. What you say, bro? Dreamer Water says, Captain Irish Bill just dropped an interview with Fight Hub, telling Shakur to stand on your word. Man making the media rounds before we get the Devin versus Julian Rodriguez fight announcement. Listen, bro, that shit is over with. I'm getting to that later, but I'll just say really quickly, Drink, that shit is over with because the mandatory has been called. The WBO has said that if Devin Haney fights anyone other than Keyshawn Davis, they stripping his ass. Shit's over with. There's no standing on your word. Now, if you want to fight somebody outside of Keyshawn and you want to keep your belt, nigga, you got to pay him step aside money. You got to figure something out with that first. Or it's Keyshawn or bust, bro. So all of this jaw-jacking niggas been doing for the past week, it's over with. It's over with. This shit about to all come full circle. Oh, man, y'all got to keep up. I mean, y'all got to keep up, bro. Hold on, fam. I see you backstage, BBO. Give me a second. Y'all got to keep up, bro. Hold on, I got you. I got you, big dog. Hold up. Hold up, hold up. Hold up, hold up. Oh, I got multiple. I give you multiples, dog. So you know your boy ain't Kevin. I mean, I know y'all know that I don't lie and shit. Y'all know we just cook with the facts and shit. You know what I mean? Here you go. Here go one article for you. Don't worry. KO got you. Jupe, I see you in the building. What up? KO got your back, bro. KO got your back. WBO. Haney must defend versus Keyshawn Davis next or will be stripped. 1 day ago, earlier this week, 3-division champion verbally agreed online to face Stevenson at 144 catchweight next. The WBO, however, is reiterating its position with the champion's next move. In the latest rankings update, the sanctioned body upgraded Keyshawn Davis to the #1 contender spot for Haney's welterweight strap after he declared a desire to move up in weight once more. Days later, the ring learned Haney's mandatory defense is due in August. In a second conversation after Haney-Stevenson picked up speed, the WBO stood behind its original decision. Devin must discharge of his mandatory next. Here we go. I found another one. Found another. Don't worry, bro. Don't worry. This is what niggas don't want to talk about for some reason. I don't know why the conversation is still about Shakur Stevenson. I don't know why it's still about Shakur, but niggas is trying to force it. WBO reaffirms Devin Haney must defend against Keyshawn Davis next or vacate title. I don't know how many articles we need to read. And they just basically reposting the shit that the ring said, bro. Anyway, you know, it is what it is. BVO, hold on, let me get your super chat. Shout out to my dog Martin Nash, 2 piece. 2 piece, no biscuit super chat. He said 10 people, please match my donation to support the show. I think that's a outstanding idea. BVO, what you got for the show? Well, BVO, what you got for the show? What's up? Hello?
Hey, I'm a little disappointed how you been overtime.
Oh, there you hold on. Keep going. Say something else.
I see you know.
Hey, you choppy, bro. You mad choppy right now, fam.
Let me go out and come back in.
You can go out and come back in, bro. Shout out to my dog, G Red Boy. 2 piece. No biscuit in the super chat. He said absolutely nothing, just showing love to the channel. So this is what I like. Narratives and push this, like, bro, it has been decided already, fam. And Devin is backed into that corner. Now, back to this though. Back to this, son child. All right? Back to this shit right here. You got to stand on that. This man, let's count the way. I'm not giving you an opportunity until you give Ray Ford an opportunity. Whoop your ass. Check. After whooping Ray Ford's ass, goes right over the apron and calls Shakur Stevenson into the ring. Niggas have to understand. Shakur was not getting in the ring. Oshaquie Foster called him into the ring. Bring your ass here. And they had their back and forth. You said you were going to stop that nigga. You said you were going to stop him. He too little. You know what it is. Oshaquie Foster look you dead in your eyes and said, nigga, I don't know shit. If you are who son child believes you are, you got to take this fight. And then you renege. Then you make me want to see it even more. Because you renege on the sparring story. And then Oshaquie Foster said, you lying about that shit too. And I believe Oshaquie. Because Oshaquie's story is the only story ain't changed. Somebody talk to me. I don't know how y'all rock. I'm a parent. My kids get into shit sometimes together at the same time, especially my girls. They about 2-3 years apart, but they close. They each other best friend. So they get into shit. And when they get into shit, they do something they ain't supposed to do. A parental tactic is you got to get them separate. You got to get them separate. You got to hear the two different stories. So you can see who's consistent. So you can see whose story is matching the evidence that you got already. So you can see who the hell lying. That's what you got to do. That's what we're doing with Oshaquie Foster and Shakur Stevenson. The only person energy who ain't changed is Oshaquie Foster. Shakur wanted to take it outside the ring. I want to do something else to him. It's so personal. Then it's not personal. Then you got to fight Ray Ford. Then you got to answer the phone. I'm going to knock you out. I'm going to do this shit. Now y'all trying to trick me into fighting this nigga. And like, bro, the fuck is going on? BVO, what's up? Talk to me.
Can you hear? I'm gonna get a mic check. You hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you loud and clear. What's good, bro?
All right, man. So I've been hearing the job attire hate, man. I'm just wondering where that's coming from.
I'm hating on job, bro.
How many people? No, not you, man. Not you. I'm just saying in general. I just been hearing a lot of people saying bad things about job attire. This kid got up there and cried like a newborn and told you he wasn't getting an opportunity. And it's funny how David did all that crying about Canelo. All Canelo's ducking me, which we understand he did. And he doing the same thing, the same monster he hated, he's become. I'm just wondering why more people not on David Benavidez's helmet about what he's doing.
Because that's not what he did, and that's not so I can answer the question. So because that's not what he did, that's not what he done. Let me play for you. Let me play this for you. Maybe you didn't hear this. I got you. Just hold on, I got you, fam. David Benavidez. One second. Where is it? Here we go. Maybe you didn't see this. So I will play it for you. There you go.
How important is it for you to get a chance to fight him without all the red tape in the way?
I mean, I think that's the biggest fight in the world, especially at this weight division, you know, and that's definitely a fight I want. Like I said, I'm not scared of nobody. This is Monstro's world. And if he wants to get that fight, we get that fight. I don't know why he went to Zuffa. We could have made this fight right after this one, you know, but now I don't know if he got stripped by the IBF or what it is. I'm not going to go over there and fight for a Zuffa title. But, I mean, I don't know. I mean, I think that would be a great fight to make in the future. And I mean, I respect Jai Opetaia a lot. He's a great fighter. And I think he has to come back over here to make these fights happen because, you know, we can't make no fights in Zuffa.
So that's what I wanted to secondarily ask was that, do you feel like fighters are losing their power by going over to Zuffa?
I think that, I mean, yeah, I think they definitely are losing their power. I mean, it's just a lot of politics in that. You know, I think Dana White has showed that he doesn't want to do fights with PBC, DAZN. I don't want to even feel like, I don't want to sound like I'm disrespecting him, but that's just what it looks like from the outside. If we could come to an agreement and make a big fight, let's do it.
So what were you saying about David, bro? Like, what you got? I'm listening.
Well, there's a clip where he was talking to the guy from Fight Hype. I can't remember the guy's name, the dude from Fight Hype, and he said, "I don't know about fighting on Zuffa. I might need 2 years to grow into the weight class." The whole thing is he don't want to fight on Zuffa, but doesn't Ring and Zuffa owned by the same person? What the fuck is he talking about?
So he doesn't want to. So he doesn't want to fight for a Zuffa belt, and he doesn't want to fight on Zuffa. Have you heard Jai Opetaia come out and say, "I'll drop my Zuffa belt to fight you"? Have you heard Jai Opetaia come out and say, "I'll come over there to fight you"?
I heard Jai Opetaia.
I haven't heard
it's
him.
An easy fight. He said it's an easy fight to make. The fact is this.
It is. If Jai Opetaia does what David Benavidez told him to do, because David is his A side. It's a very easy fight to make. You got one guy that's way more popular than the other, so do what the fuck David told you to do, and you got to fight. David laid the groundwork on how they can make that fight happen. I'm not fighting for no Zuffa belt. I'm not fighting for no Zuffa belt. I'm not going over there to Zuffa. I don't know why he went over there. Dana White don't want to work with nobody. But we could definitely get that fight done if something can be made next. Now, after David Benavidez has said that, Dana White has had 2 cease and desist letters sent to him from DAZN and Golden Boy for trying not to work with them and go behind their back. He has had Eddie Hearn come out and say that he's trying to fuck up the motherfucking Anthony Joshua Tyson Fury fight by trying to have it in the USA when they've already agreed to have it in the UK. So everything that David Benavidez said about Dana White during his time at UFC, we know, and now it looks like in boxing too, based on these recent reports, is true. It's on Jayo Pataya to get the fuck away from Dana White, because David Benavidez's promoter has already proven that they'll work with other people. They sent David Benavidez over to the motherfucking ring card. They sent him over there already. They had him work with Golden Boy and make the Zerto Ramirez fight. They've done their part.
So this the question here. So when you got a guy like Joe Pataya who's from Australia, which is, you know, a world away, the man was working with Eddie Hearn. He got dropped. Eddie Hearn talked bad about him, said he was this and that. The dude fought Breedis, one of the greatest cruiserweights, you know, of his era. At this point, there's nothing. And think about it. He had his jaw hanging off his face, finished the fight and won. Finished the fight and won. And what I'm saying is, the fact is this. It's funny how the same bullshit obstacles he said Canelo was making, he's making. So if
he's
you don't
not making those though.
But
Canelo talk. Hold on,
hear me out.
Hold on, bro. I'm gonna give it right back to you.
It's your show, but let me.
I'm gonna give it. I promise you. I promise you, I'm gonna give it right back to you.
You got it. My bad. I don't want no smoke. I thought we was going back and forth. You got it.
No. I promise you, I'm gonna give it back to you. I promise I'm gonna give it back to you. I just got to set the record straight, bro. That's why I cut you off, because I have to. David is not doing what Canelo Alvarez did. Canelo Alvarez asked for $250 million to fight David Benavidez. Canelo Alvarez belittled David Benavidez and said he didn't bring nothing to the motherfucking table. David is not doing that. He said he respects Jayo Pataya. They could get that fight happening. He didn't say, I need $300 million to fight him. He didn't say he brings nothing to the table. He called him a great fighter and everything, bro. He is not doing the Jayo Pataya what Canelo Alvarez do to him, bro. Stop. Let's not do that. Floor is back yours, though. I just had to correct that, bro.
Let's also set the record straight. We seen his dad. We seen, and I talk to Jose all the time. Jose went on whole city and said, "Oh, Jayo Pataya brings nothing to the table. We won't have nothing, and it's better for us to fight Bivol and a 40-some-year-old old as LeBron James, Beterbiev, before we fight him. He brings us nothing." So maybe David's not saying it, but his dad sure as hell is. Every time you turn around, his dad got something. That same talk Canelo and Eddie Reynoso do. Jose is doing that same stuff. You can't go off everything that David said because his dad's saying a whole different thing. I'm sure you see the interviews where they go up all the time, and his dad always got something bad to say about Jayo Pataya. Oh, Jayo Pataya, why is he the Ring magazine? Who did he fight? Stuff like that. What I'm saying is, if that's your team, and we already seen what he did with Samson Litowitz and moved him out of the way so he could be the manager, maybe it's Jose, but if it's coming from Jose, he speaks for David. It's the other way around it. He speaks for David.
I think that sometimes you guys forget who you're getting up here and talking to a little bit sometimes, bro. And the reason I say,
what you mean by that?
No, I'm talking boxing talk shit, not man on man shit. You know how I fuck with you.
Okay, I'm about to say, okay.
Yeah, I'm not, nigga, ain't no disrespect, bro. I'm talking this boxing talk shit.
I thought you was my nigga, bro.
Wow. Damn, we finna throw no blows, nigga. It ain't like that. We talking boxing, bro. But this is why.
Shout out to my second home, Oak Cliff, though. Shout out to Oak Cliff.
Yeah, for sure. But this is why I'm saying that, bro. It's because y'all forget that I have a very good memory and that I don't forget shit. And I keep shit in the chamber. And the reason I'm telling you that is David Benavidez is the one fighter that we need to be looking at what he say and not what his daddy say or his team say. Because I remember vividly that one of his team members, Samson Litowitz, his promoter, got on motherfucking interviews saying that David Benavidez needed $40 million, $50 million to fight Demetrius Andrade. I remember that vividly. And David Benavidez said, nah. Fuck that. I don't know what he talking about. I don't need no $40 million to fight that nigga. I will fight that nigga for way less than that. This ain't no Canelo or nothing. I will whoop his ass. Fast forward, he gets Demetrius Andrade in the ring. and whoops his motherfucking ass. I think that David Benavidez is somebody where we can listen to what his dad say, we can listen to what his promoter might say, and we can understand that, nah, they just popping shit. Whatever David say, that's what we should pay attention to, because he's proven that to us in the motherfucking past, bro. That's what I'm saying, fam.
I get that. What I'm saying is with David is this. We've never heard him talk the way he's talking. He's pretty passive when it comes. He's pretty passive when it comes to Jalbert. This is the first time you ever seen him say, "Oh well, I might need more time. I don't know if this is a fight that'll happen next." And now I don't understand the whole Zuffa stuff, because Zuffa, that stuff ain't went through Congress. They're nothing but a doggone promotion company at this point.
You're bringing up things that David said. You're making the mistake of bringing things up that David said before he fought Zurdo Ramirez. All of those things you're saying is before he fought Zurdo Ramirez. And he's such a dog. He got acclimated to the weight class by fighting the unified champion. Whooped his ass. And then immediately after whooping his ass, said, yeah, I'll fight that nigga. We can get this fight next. Here's what has to happen. He set the terms for the fight to happen to the B-side that you just admitted was so unknown, so unwanted, that he got dropped. He got dropped by his promotional company. So what it is on Jai Opetaia to do what the fuck David said to do to make the fight. Just like it was on David Benavidez to do what Canelo wanted to make the fight. That's why he was telling Canelo, nigga, I'll take a catch weight. I'll come back down to 168 just for you. I'll do this. We offered him 50 million. We offered him 60 million. He kept doing everything he could to fight Canelo. Jai Opetaia is not doing that. He's sitting back. Oh, we can make that fight. That fight's easy to make. Okay, tell us how. Are you willing to drop your Zuffa belt? Is Dana White going to let you out your Zuffa contract? Are you going to go over there to David Benavidez? He's saying everything in interviews except the shit that David told him it would take to make the fight. We got to hold him accountable to that, bro.
I'm not saying we don't hold him accountable to it. My whole thing is I just don't know what more he can do. When you talk, I've been blessed to get to talk to a couple people on his team. Yeah. I just don't know what more he can do. He done everything they promised him, that he could get the title shot.
I got something for you.
For some reason.
I got something for you, BBO. He can do. I got something.
Let me ask you before you go. Let me ask you this before you go. You don't think there's a little bit of backhanded that hold on. You don't think it's a little backhanded that David went to the WBC and used Mauricio's punk ass to get the fight with McCallion?
I 100% think it was backhanded. You went exactly where I was gonna go, but didn't realize it was a death trap for you. Who was trying to fight Noel Machiavellian first? So Jai Opetaia was trying. Hold on. Jai Opetaia and Zuffa and Dana White were trying to go fight Noel Machiavelli instead of trying to do what it took to get the David fight. David and his team picked up on it and said, "Nah, nigga, we ain't we gonna give you nowhere to go." David is actually cornering this nigga into having no options but him. Jai Opetaia talked all this shit about David and didn't do nothing to try to make the fight, didn't do nothing to try to go over there and make the fight the way David told him to. Instead, he went to go try to get the WBC belt so he could have some sort of leverage, so he could have some sort of play. David and his team picked up on that, and they put in the petition, and they are going to end up getting that fight. They're going to make Jai Opetaia bend his knee. That's not the moves of a person that don't want smoke. That's the moves of a nigga that really won't smoke with you. You trying to go around this shit. What's happening is Turkey don't want to accept where David is in comparison to Jai Opetaia. What's happening is Dana White is hesitant because if your best fighter lose, then what? He's also hesitant because he knows that one of the stipulations when Jai Opetaia gets into the motherfucking negotiation with David Benavidez, they gonna say, yeah, we can fight, but you can leave that Zuffa belt over there in Dana White office. That bitch will not be one of the belts that's on the line, and they don't want that, bro. That's what's going on.
This is my whole thing. This is my whole thing. At the first Zuffa thing, and shout out to Uncle Carl. Uncle Carl's doing this thing with Noel McCallion. That's a Don King fighter. So shout out to Uncle Carl. At the Zuffa, what's the inaugural fight? Who faced off? McCallion and Jai Opetaia. That fight was already promised to him. So what he thought was he was gonna have the IBF belt and he thought he was gonna have the WBC belt. And the IBF went straight rogue on him, man. Paid the sanction and fees. They even gave him his money back. So what I'm saying is, this man is a casualty of war. It's not so much that
you fucked up, right? You know you fucked up, right? You know you fucked up, right?
I like it, man. I like it, man. You know, I'm just bringing you the facts, bro.
You giving you haven't given me a single fact. You just talking. Let me get you right. No, let me get you right, because you said that Jai Opetaia was promised the Noel Makala fight. That's the fight they were trying to make. So if you were trying to fight somebody else, and that's the fight you was promised, how is David ducking you?
We all knew David was gonna beat Zurdo. Zurdo is trash. Zurdo said he wanted $12 million to fight Opetaia.
That's not what I asked.
It would have been for undisputed. It makes sense. It makes sense. It's for undisputed. He wanted to fight for undisputed.
That's not what I asked you, brother. I asked you because you came up here like David was running from Jai Opetaia. I'm asking you if Jai Opetaia was trying to fight Noel Makala the whole time, then how is David ducking the nigga that's trying to fight somebody else? That's the question.
Because David made it clear that fight wouldn't be next.
He made it clear that what needed to happen for the fight to be next. And Jai Opetaia went and tried to fight Noel Makala instead, and PBC pulled a reverse Uno on that nigga, so he'd have nowhere to go. That's all. That's what happened.
I love it, man. I love it, but that's why I love boxing talk, because it's all fun until they fight, and all we can do is wait for the fight, because I just think he's gonna fuck David up. I can't wait.
Nah, we gonna have to bet something on that. Bro,
hey,
Jai Opetaia is live. Jai Opetaia is live for about 4 or 5 rounds. If you take his name out of the equation, I tell you that a nigga's about to fight David Benavidez that gas is out. Nigga, you gonna be like, he can get his ass whipped. You only saying it because it's Jai, bro. He got 5 rounds. 4-5 rounds. The moment
are you saying that because of Brandon Glanton?
Over with. Huh?
Are you saying Brandon Glanton is a big football playing nigga like me? So you're not gonna knock him out. You're just not gonna do it. You're not gonna knock him out. That dude was a defensive lineman or some shit. You're not gonna knock him out. Like I'm like I think how tall was Brandon Glanton? I think he about 6'3", 6'4", 6'2", 6'3".
Yeah, he's pretty tall.
That's a pretty big dude, and I know he couldn't wait to make a cruiserweight.
I mean, yeah, but he ain't nowhere near as good. He ain't nowhere near as good as David Benavidez. You're not as fast as David. Like, he looked like he moved up 25 pounds, bro, and he didn't get no slower and shit. You saw how slow he moved. Ain't nobody ever made Zurdo look that slow, bro. Jai Opetaia is y'all gonna be surprised. Jai Opetaia is gonna look.
Bivol beat the shit out of
Jai Opetaia is going to look fucking slow, and you're gonna be surprised as fuck. He's gonna look slow. He gonna be getting hit 3-4 times before he even do. I'm telling you, and all that herky jerky bouncing angles, southpaw shit, man. You gonna get tired, nigga. Maris Breeders broke your jaw at 40 years old, my nigga. Had you holding on for dear life at the end of that motherfucker. Bro, it's gonna be all bad. He got 5 rounds. If he can hurt, hurt David,
I can't wait for the fight.
if he can hurt David, then cool. If he can't hurt him, nigga, he got 5 rounds. You getting fucked up. I'm telling. I have never been. I am just as sure. For those of you that are channel members, I am just as sure about this shit as I was about Monster in the Way, Cool Boy Steph. I am just as sure about this shit as I was about David and Zurdo. Them cruiserweights, they too slow, bro. Every cruiserweight got a puncher's chance. That's it. Nigga, you gotta hurt them. And if you hurt them, you on some Sebastian Fundora, motherfucking Brian Mendoza shit. Meaning you gonna be getting your ass whooped until you knock him out. That's what it's going. That's what a David Benavidez loss at cruiserweight look like. He either gonna whoop your ass until you catch him with something and hurt him and knock him out, or he just gonna whoop your ass the whole goddamn time. That's what's happening, bro. But I got somebody behind you. I'll let you get the last word. What else you got?
Hold on 1 second. I got to call. Let me go ahead and come back out. I can't hear now. 1 second.
All right, bro. I'm going to holler at you. Darvin, let me get these super chats. Then I'll let you. I'll listen to what you got, bro. 1 second. Missing money. Shout out to my dog, Dale Pip. 10 piece. No biscuit in the super chat. It's going to be interesting to see who Shakur fights next. All call outs are mandatory. Shout out to Juke 5 piece. No biscuit in the super chat. Ja don't bring big money nor belt towards undisputed to the table. So Jose didn't lie. It's a good fight that Ja made harder to make. Cam J is in the building. Cam J, what's up, dog? Great show today, bro. I did the yard work doing the show. I got my goddamn my workout done doing the show, man. Hey, bro, keep doing your motherfucking thing. I know D want to be live in about an hour. Cam J gonna be live tomorrow, I think. So y'all go check them brothers out. They doing their thing over there. What's up, Darvin? Talk to me, man.
No, I wanted to come on here and say what dude was just talking about when he asked you about the why Keyshawn ain't fight Dev before the Albright, right? Hold on. Yeah. If he go to champ side, Bill was on champ side a couple days ago. Interview, like, you know, on the phone video chat. Somebody asked Bill what happened with that fight. Bill clearly said out of his mouth. He said, "Oh well, you know, he spent the question, and then he said, well, you know, the Shakur fight better fight, right? It's a better fight." And then dude said, "Well, didn't Keyshawn tell you to stand on it?" And then he said, "Well, wasn't it a fight with Keyshawn before that?" And he said, "No." Now he said, as far as the one where he told him to stand on it, he said, "Yeah." He basically said he said that, but he said, "But isn't the Shakur fight a bigger fight?" That's what he said. It was never no fight between or being made before that, before the Albright fight, whatever he was hearing. I just heard Bill say out his own mouth, and he can look it up. He can go on a dude Champ Size channel and find that interview. It's on there like 2 days ago.
I might go react to. I might go react to Bum Side Bummiest Brandon the Land. Yeah, I might do that. I might take some time to do that. But go ahead.
I was going to ask you. I seen the video. You said that. You said, you hear me?
I'm listening. Yeah.
No, you said that that Shakur asked Shock to come to 40. Man, Shock just said he would go to 40. He never told Shock to come to 40. That's what I was trying to tell you. Like, I don't know.
I mean, semantics. He's willing to fight wherever the fuck Shakur want to fight.
That's true. No, that's a fact. No, that's a fact. But
yeah, that's my overall point. Whether he asked him to, I thought I could have sworn I heard him or heard him say something about coming to 40. But that's, I mean, whatever. If he didn't say that, I could have sworn that face off.
No,
he said that shit.
No, Shock was like he definitely wanted to fight. Shock was like, man, I just come to 40. I come 35. I come wherever you want me to come. And you know what I'm saying?
I don't think we got no smoke though, Darvin.
We ain't got no smoke, man. I'm be on when you open up that panel. But I wanted to tell dude, man, go check out that interview, man. Bill saying out his own mouth, man. There wasn't no fight before that.
Yeah.
And there wasn't no fight before that. And he basically spent Keyshawn, and he said that he was supposed to stand on business. And he didn't. And he said Shakur fight is the bigger fight. So
already. Well, let me get back to it, bro. I'm gonna holler at you, okay?
All right, bro.
All right, salute to Darvin. Shout out to my dog, Kurt Hurt. 5 piece. No biscuit in the cash app. He said early live support. Let me see how much longer I got, y'all. Shout out to D1 in that cash app with the 3 piece. Real is hard to find in this bit, bro. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Y'all give me a second. I need to go check. Miss KO's supposed to be getting ready. Let me see how close she is to getting ready so I can see how much longer I got on this damn live, because we about to go. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back. All right, we back. I can always count on Miss KO to be running late and shit, man. That's like knowing it's gonna be hot in Texas in the goddamn summertime, man. Yep, it's like motherfucking in Texas. You know it's gonna be hot every goddamn summer, man. That's why I told her that the place start playing music at 6. They really don't start playing music till 7, though. That's why I told her, y'all. That's what I told. I told her, hey, they start playing the music at 6. They really don't start playing that shit till 7, though. We gonna be on time. We gonna be on time. Yeah, we gonna be on time. We're not playing these games now. Ladies in the chat, y'all know y'all be running late. Come on, man. Come on. Come on. She still ain't caught on to it yet. She ain't caught on to it yet. That's how I be doing it, man. All right, say, take your time. Cool. Yeah, she go, oh, no, but we still fuck around be late. We still fuck around be late, man. You know what I mean? Carol J, you know what I'm saying, man? That's what I'm saying. She be getting mad. She say, how you ready so quick? It's so easy for you. You just put your beard oil on, put your hat on, and you ready. This is bullshit. But don't rush it. You can't rush it. Because then you fuck around, you won't be going nowhere. I don't even want to go no more. I don't even want to go no more. You rushing me. I don't even want to go no more. All right. Let's talk Devin Haney, Keyshawn Davis for a minute. We talked to Oshaquie Foster, Shakur Stevenson. Let's talk about Devin Haney, Keyshawn Davis for a minute, bro. It's crazy, bro. It's crazy, right? How people really thought that Top Rank, the WBO, were just gonna sit back and just not try to get back control of the WBO belt, bro. That belt is historically a top-ranked belt. And they still got Brian Norman Jr. under contract. They got Keyshawn Davis just moved up to the division. In the next year or two, you probably expect Emiliano Vargas to be there. In the next year and a half, 2, maybe 2.5 years, you expect Abdullah Mason to be there. Tiger Johnson is there. They got Rohan Polanco signed under the Top Rank. You really think that they just got all these fighters and they ain't trying to get their hands on no motherfucking belt? And they pulled a chess move, bro. They pulled a chess move. They got Keyshawn Davis installed as the mandatory challenger, and now Devin Haney is going to have to decide how much he really wants legacy. He's going to have to decide how much he really values being a world champion. He's being put in the same position that David Benavidez and his team put Noel Makala. Kel, how do you interpret Shakur Stevenson tweet about negotiation happening, fight being announced? What did he say? Hold on. You got to send it to me. You talking about the one where he says, all BS to the side. Let me stop rage baiting y'all. All real negotiations happen offline. Fight date to be announced soon. Is that what you're talking about? You talking about this one? I'm trying to talk about Devin Haney and Keyshawn Davis, but I can. This won't take long. This is the one you talking about? Let me know if this is the one you talking about. Rick Timms, what's up, OG? Salute to you. Boy Pounder. All right, so I'll BS aside. Let me stop rage baiting y'all. So basically he's saying all BS aside, I'm rage baiting y'all with all this Devin Haney shit I'm talking. All real negotiations happen offline. I think he's doubling down that they ain't had no real motherfucking negotiations. All this shit is just for bullshit. All this shit is rage baiting. All this shit is just us going back on motherfucking back and forth on Twitter and shit. That would have sounded like to me. Fight date to be announced soon. Sounds like he know he already fighting some fucking body else. We'll see. We'll see. Shakur turning up, teach against who? I know y'all waiting to see Shakur back in the ring. I'm waiting to see all these niggas back in the ring. He fought in January, didn't take no punishment. Get your head back in there. Can't wait to see Abdullah in July. Can't wait to see motherfucking Jerron Boots in June. Devin Haney needs to get back in the ring. That motherfucker ain't fought since November of last year. I'm trying to see the caveat though is I'm trying to see Shakur Stevenson in the ring with Oshaquie Foster. that's what I'm trying to see. Levon Down Gator, what up? And then that would be a good little respectable run. Williams and Pater, Team Alifu, Oshaquie Foster. That's a good little run. That like you can't poo-poo at that run. That's a good little run right there. Straight up, that's a good little run. Oh shit, we got some. What? Hold on. Hold on, no. I'm gonna say this one. I'm gonna stay. I'm hold on. I'm gonna say this one. I don't know why y'all sent me this receipt. Y'all know I'm finna save it. Cause niggas about to come up here bullshit. Freaking, what's up? Talk to me. I'm listening.
Yo, what's the deal, yo?
I'm chilling, bro. What's up?
Yeah, I just wanted to talk about the Keyshawn, Davis, and Devin situation and the Shakur situation too, man. Like, why y'all trying to play like y'all don't know that it's Zuffa that's trying to put the money up and make that fight between Shakur and Devin?
Who said that?
I mean, you was asking homie the ball. I couldn't see who that was up here, but you know, you
No,
was
who said it was Zuffa?
Oh, Bill Haney.
When he said that?
On his last interview that I saw on Aki TV.
I ain't heard him say nothing about no Zuffa putting up the money. I ain't heard him say nothing about Zuffa.
I got it on deck. You want to look at it? We could look at it.
Let me hear it. Yeah, let me hear it. Let me hear that. But in the meantime, keep cooking. I'm listening.
Yeah, I'm looking for it though. Hold on.
Okay. All right, I'll wait. Let me see, y'all. I wanted to show y'all this here. I'm gonna show y'all this while I'm waiting on Frequent to get together, whatever. He said, just a double down drink. For those y'all that was asking about this Devin and Keyshawn situation, this is Gustavo Oliveri Esquire. He is the El Presidente. El Presidente. All right, I got it, Frequent. Give me a second. He is the I got it, bro. I got you. He is the El Presidente of the WBO. He was asked, hello, Mr. President, how much longer until the committee orders Haney versus Davis? Your champion has had voluntary matchups presented and hasn't taken them. So is it time to order the mandatory? Regards. He says, hello, sir. Mandatory is next. News is forthcoming. All right, let me.
I'm here with the one and only, with the $100 million manager, Devin Haney, coach, and the father, the OG himself, Bill Haney.
Yes, sir.
How you doing today?
Hey, brother.
Real quick. Why he call that man 100 million? Like, bro, these dude be glazing. $100 million manager. Get the fuck out of my face. Go ahead.
Alaikum salam. Well, let's get straight to it. I mean,
before we do that, listen. Aki is back. Listen, and I'm happy to say that you know who could bring him out and do it live in Miami. You looking at him. You dig? We back, Aki. Come on, give it to me. Come, because you know you gonna come in hot. That's the one thing about you is you don't never let me down.
How long? Where is it at, Freak? This shit look long as fuck. Where is it at?
Let me fast forward to that. You just want to. That's the only part you want to see where he's.
Yeah, I want to. Yeah, I want to talk about the part that we talking about, bro.
Yeah, let me try to speed past it.
That's what Shock said. Shock and offer him a fight at 152 when he's the 100. This is his big opportunity to shine. So
holding the biggest fight in boxing from coming to fruition. So much drama, you know, steroids, this, that, and the third. What's Ryan haven't yet to enroll? So if Ryan enrolls with steroids, this, that, and the third, basically.
That's it.
Rolly said y'all turned down what Devin called a good offer to fight him. Can you explain?
Ransom, there wasn't a guarantee we were even gonna cover our own expenses going to the fight.
So the negative $6 million offer is real?
Oh, it was.
And what about the Zuffa deal? I mean, is it real? The $100 million contract, is that on the table?
$100 million deal. Just wait and watch us run the table. So that it was that, and then ultimately you actually get the chance to see the confidence that we have. You know what I mean? It's not, we're not speaking. That's the thing is, see, now it's like everybody is like, okay. And the people that we're talking to are adamant about the time is now. The money is right. The opportunity is right. The platform is right. You know, so I'm not going to walk away from that until it's no longer an opportunity.
Well, look, I pulled up on y'all and I saw Devin Haney working. And I thought he was working for Shakur.
Frequent, is it coming soon, bro?
Yeah. I think it's coming up right here.
Okay.
Ultimately, so
You see the thing about it is you actually get the chance to see the confidence that we have. You know what I mean? It's not, we're not speaking from a hopefulness. We're speaking from a confidence because of the work we didn't put in. So to answer your question, we're definitely looking forward to a big fight. Keyshawn Davis is on the list, and it's looking like if Shakur isn't it, then we want Keyshawn Davis.
well, speaking of that, is it true that Zuffa is trying to make Haney versus Shakur fight next? That's the fight they interested in?
Absolutely. I mean, that's everything that I've heard. You know what I mean? Everything
That's enough.
Let them keep talking, please.
everyone has heard publicly.
Have anyone agreed to the offer?
What that initially they said that he had agreed to the fight, and then there was some backpedaling. They told me to be patient. That it's I've been hearing close for a long time. You know what I'm saying? For quite some while, about a month and a half. I think when it came out that it surprised everyone that he hadn't heard about any negotiations or he hadn't heard about any of that. I knew different, you know what I mean? I read it the way that I read it, which I'll keep that to myself. But yeah, I mean.
So to be clear, that's an offer on the table right now by Zuffa for Shakur to take to fight Devin Haney.
Absolutely.
So why you think Shakur is...
Okay, that's enough.
You ain't want to hear why Shakur
No. I wanted to hear about what Bill Haney had to say about how Zuffa putting up money for the fight. I'm gonna tell you like I always tell you, bro. When you bring me stuff like this, Bill Haney did say it. I need somebody from Zuffa to say it though. Okay, and that's what I told little buddy. I said, look, bro, I hear you. Did you hear Bill Haney say it? Like, I didn't hear Bill say it. Okay, but you told me you did hear Bill say it. Well, my overall point, then I'll pass it back to you. My point is this: I ain't heard Dana White speak on it. I ain't heard motherfucking Turkey Al-Sheikh speak on it. And I've seen Shakur Stevenson deny this shit multiple times now. So I need more because I got two lying ass niggas. Bill Haney and Shakur Stevenson, two fucking cap artists. One is saying we got an offer for Zuffa putting up money. Shakur Stevenson saying, nigga, I ain't putting up no money. I don't know what the fuck you talking about. We ain't talking about nothing. Ain't no official negotiations, none of that shit. And I ain't heard a Zuffa representative come out and take either one of their sides. So I'm staying where I'm staying at for now, frequent. That's not gonna convince me. Y'all will never be able to convince me with Bill Haney words, dog. It'll never happen, fam.
Yeah, but I was gonna say though, I think you were.
Oh shit. Frequent, come back, bro. I was trying to get your video down, not kick you off, bro. My fault, fam. Frequent, come back, bro. I was trying to get the recording that you had, bro. The recording that you had, I was trying to get that off, not you, bro. There you go. My bad, fam. What was you saying, dog?
Oh, that was a mistake. I didn't know what the heck happened. I said,
no, it still had you sharing your screen. I was trying to get rid of that, but it took both of y'all off that motherfucker.
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
no, I'm listening though. Go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna say we probably have both agreed that that's the first time that we actually heard Bill Haney not go around the question. He actually said, yeah, he actually answered the question, right?
No,
About
he answered the
if it was
question for
Zuffa or
sure.
not.
No, he
Yeah.
answered the question.
Yeah, but I'm saying that's the first time. That's the only interview that I ever heard him say that it was from Zuffa. You know.
Yeah, that's the only time I've
Bill
ever heard it
saying,
too. I never heard that before. I appreciate you bringing it to me. Yep.
So Bill Haney, you think Bill Haney would just come out and just lie on Zuffa like that? Like you think he'll burn his britches like that?
100%.
You think so?
100%.
You think he'll burn his britches with Turkey Al-Sheikh and them? You know what I'm saying?
Burned
Just to be capping for y'all.
What makes that any different? He's burned his bridges before. He's burnt bridges before. He's always lying.
So
what's to stop him from lying?
So in your mind, he's just lying on Turkey and Dana. As far as because he did say yes.
He lied on Turkey. He lied on Turkey. He lied on Turkey with the $20 million Tank Davis shit. This ain't the first time, bro.
That was real, bro. Why you thought that wasn't real?
I'm still waiting on Turkey Al-Sheikh to say something about that shit. Like, yes, he lies. He lies all the time.
Come on, man. Yes. Tank himself confirmed that, bro.
No, he didn't.
He did. They asked him.
No, he didn't. But I don't even want to talk about Tank. I'm just giving you an example. Yeah. I'm just giving you an example of, yes, bro, he lies all the time. He lied on Peter Kahn. He lied on Top Rank. Motherfucker lies all the time, bro. Like, what the fuck are we talking about? Yes, he will lie.
All right, so if you're gonna take that approach, then can't nobody never prove nothing against it.
You can. The difference is you can never prove nothing to me with a Bill Haney quote. That's the difference. Like, you can prove something to me if you got some other facts, if you got something else, you can prove it to me. If you tell me, no, KO, Dana White actually corroborated that shit, then I'm on Shakur Stevenson helmet. If you tell me Turkey Al-Sheikh actually corroborated that shit, then I'm on Shakur Stevenson helmet, bro.
All right, I got
they signed the Zuffa, and then Dana White is like, yeah, we got Devin Haney. We're glad to have him, and we wanted to make the Shakur fight, but Shakur didn't want the fight, so we got Devin doing this. Okay, now we talking.
Okay,
until I get his story corroborated, nigga, I'll never believe that nigga. This is a nigga that told you that I made an AI meme of his son, my nigga. I'm like,
forget you just saw Bill Haney then. You know what I'm saying? But Mike Coppinger works for Turkey Al-Sheikh, right? Why would he lie?
Yeah, he
lying on Turkey Al-Sheikh too?
Shakur Stevenson said he was lying, and Mike Coppinger lies all the time and gets reports wrong all the time. I need someone involved outside of Shakur Stevenson's side and Devin Haney's side to tell me something, because I don't believe this shit.
What about Sean Zettel? And you can't say he friends with Devin Haney because Devin Haney got him blocked on social media. They're at odds. Like, him and Devin Haney don't like each other. So why would he come out?
Still not enough, because he didn't take.
It's diabolical to just make everybody.
He's not capping. He's just telling you what he's being told. His source could be Bill Haney.
Come on, man. How is source
you don't know who his source is.
How his source gonna be Bill Haney and they don't get along?
I need motherfucking.
They don't get along.
Somebody outside of Bill Haney that is involved, not a reporter telling me what they were told.
How his source?
Someone else that is involved.
Bill Haney though.
I need because what I can't escape is the Jay Prince Bill Haney conversation that happened on Gilly and Wallow. What I can't escape is that the other party is telling Bill and Devin they don't know what the fuck he's talking about. What I can't escape is while all of this shit is quote unquote going on, this dude got a whole mandatory out here.
Look, that sound good, but what Sean Zettel said,
that don't sound good. That's the truth, bro.
What Sean Zettel said, right? Did you even hear what he said though?
100%. I watched Sean Zettel's content. I watched what he said about David and John Bataya. I watched what he said about Shakur Stevenson and Devin Haney. Yeah.
Okay, good. So you remember what he said about Keyshawn Davis.
He said, bro, you're not based on everything that you can keep going if you want to. I'm just gonna let you know. Based off everything that you told me and everything that I've seen, it's not enough. I don't believe it.
I know. I'm cooking up to it right now. Okay, so we heard what Sean Zettel said about he said that it was, to sum it up real quick, he said that they was in negotiations with Zuffa or whatnot to make a fight between Shakur Stevenson and Devin Haney, and Devin said Zuffa wanted to fight, and the only holdup was Shakur, right? And they said as a ploy to get to try to defend Shakur, they put Keyshawn Davis in the way, right? And so
that's what Sean Zettel said.
Yeah, that's what Sean
Yes.
Zappel said.
That's
And
what he
so
said.
that okay, so fast forward to what Keyshawn Davis said when he was on one of his lives. Keyshawn Davis said he just woke up and he was in at the 147-pound division and at the #1 spot. He didn't even execute or tell nobody to do that. He just woke up and he was there.
You
So he
believe that?
had no knowledge of going to 147 or no intention of going to 147 or
You
no
believe
knowledge
that?
of being that #1.
You believe
So
that?
now he lying. See,
You
you got
believe a dude?
to
Let me ask
believe
you. Let
to
me ask
go
you
with
something, bro.
your story.
Let me ask you
Everybody got to
something.
be
You've been
liars,
talking
bro.
uninterrupted on my shit for a while now. Give me a second.
How
Let
everybody
me
got to be lying
give
though.
me a second, frequent.
Okay,
I'm
go ahead.
being patient with you
Okay, go ahead.
on the Keyshawn Davis situation. This is a man that took 3 times to make 140. This is a big dude. This is a dude that's been saying he's moving to 147 for the whole time. He expects me to believe that Top Rank, Bob Arum, Carl Moretti, Todd DeBuff just moved him up to #1 at 147 pounds. And he didn't know about it. His team didn't know about it. They just moved him, a world-class fighter, one of their most popular fighters over on Top Rank. He just got moved into a new division, didn't know nothing about it. I don't believe that nigga, bro.
I know. So that's what I'm saying. In order for your side to work, everybody have to be liars. Everybody. You see
They
how
all
crazy that
are.
sounds? Everybody got to be liars.
We're
Bro.
talking about Keyshawn
Everybody.
Davis, Devin Haney, Shakur
This is
Stevenson,
unbelievable.
and Bill Haney. They all lie. I've exposed them lying multiple times. All of them.
If
Every last
everybody,
one of them, bro.
okay,
I'm not
then.
picking and choosing.
If everybody is liars who goes against the what you believe, then I guess it's no convincing you because everybody is liars, bro.
No,
Everybody
bro.
is liars.
No, I can be convinced.
Everybody I
I
can
can
pull
be
up. If I
convinced.
pull up the
I
next
can be
person, you're gonna
convinced
say
with
he a
your
liar
actions.
too.
I can be convinced
Come
with your
on.
actions. I can be convinced with your actions. I can be convinced with corroborating evidence. I
Keyshawn
can be
Davis
convinced that
crashed out. He
I
was
can be
happy.
convinced. I can be convinced that Keyshawn didn't know nothing about it if he wasn't also made the mandatory. If he
Bro,
wasn't also,
that happened afterwards.
if he wasn't, hold on a second. If he wasn't also made the mandatory, and if he wasn't also calling for the fight right now and being pissed off that somebody else might get the fight from him, I don't believe you because you wouldn't be going that hard. You'd be saying shit like, man, I could still make 140. I wanted to be champion at 140. I don't know why they ranked me. No, nigga, you going with it because you knew about it.
No, he
That's
didn't
what
know
I'm saying
about
about him. But check it, bro. Wifey just came in here. I gotta run. We about to go on our date. Salute to you, frequent.
All right,
Appreciate you,
salute, man. Y'all had fun, man. Salute.
Already, y'all take it easy, man. Everybody in the chat, y'all be safe, be smooth. And I'll see y'all soon. Y'all take it easy, man. We'll be live back Monday. I got some content coming y'all way tomorrow. Everybody have a great night. Have a great weekend. Be safe out there. I'll see y'all soon, man. We gone.